Hello there! Welcome once more to Panchwes Kitchen. And if this is your first time stopping by, I would like to say a very warm welcome to you and happy Labor Day! So I have here everything else, of course, but in today's video I share with you how I made this delicious suya or kebab Kyinkyinga. This is so good. I know you will like it. So come with me and let me show you how I did it. This is a top round cut. I have some sirloin tips and a bottom round. The two layers here are bottom round. It's crazy in the stores today, but these are typically the three types of beef that I'll use to make my suya, and I got a pack each, thankfully. So you can use any of these and you have delicious kebab. I have here my vegetables. I have two very large onions, some colored peppers because you just want it to be beautiful, colorful. Whatever colors you want, you can omit the peppers if you don't like them. And of course, we'll add some salt to our meat. So all our ingredients are already washed, and we will go ahead and cut them up and start. The onion, I'm pretty much going to quarter it, just like this. And then cut through it like that. You want just big pieces of onion, you know, sticking out on your meat. Just take it apart. The very core, the inner part, like this part, which is going to fall apart anyway, I'll save it and use it to cook something else. So you want the whole pieces beautiful, wide enough to stick out in your meat. So this, like this, I'll save. So we'll keep doing that until all the onions are done. Just trying to get this white part out. And all these I'm not going to waste. These are good marinades on your meat. This I'll just let it be. Just cut them up. Just like that. So this is pretty much all the good parts we got out of one, and I'll do likewise. I need two of each, so I'm gonna cut up this one too. All right, so we'll repeat the same with all the other vegetables. So I'll see you when everything else is cut up. Skewers I'm going to use, or the kebab sticks, you know, and ideally you should soak it in water because I am actually going to do this on the grill. Okay. So pretty much every part I will really hit the flame because I try to get these parts away from the flame as much as I can, so you can hold on to it. So I have one piece of my meat here, and I'm just going to cut it up. You need a very sharp knife to do this. I'm going to transfer these into a bowl and cut up everything else. So as you can see, this piece is a little bit thicker, so we are going to pound on it with our meat mallet, just a little bit. See that? Yeah. This is the part we are going to serve the kids. They will really like that. And then just cut it up. I'm going to throw this fatty part. Too much fat on there. Definitely going to make these pieces soft, and so I'm going to give this to the kids. So add it all and then we will season these. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt here. This is a lot of meat. I'm just going to use about this much. You have to bear in mind that the suya spice is very well seasoned too. This is a perfect marinade on its own. So I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons straight on the meat as well. Rub it. Mix it. You know, everything homemade is extra. Normally the abochi won't do that. They will just put it on the skewers and then that's the suya spice on it, but you're making it at home, so you're free to do whatever you want. You want the flavor to be intense. So to start, you put 1 piece of meat. You get your onion, pepper, in whichever order you want, okay? So repeat this until everything is done. It is a process, so get the kids to help, let the husband help, let the wife help. This should be a whole family project, especially when you're making this many of it. So actually I'm going to finish this and my husband is going to help me do the rest. I always prefer to put the one that goes to the very tip of the skewer in a vertical direction, just like this, because this helps to seal off everything. It helps for the meat not to fall off or anything. If it's just horizontal, sometimes it doesn't, cover a bigger area of the skewer and it falls off. So like I said, I'm going to repeat this until everything is done, and we'll see you when it's all done. So these kebabs are actually made for our Labor Day celebration, and I was going to be cooking a lot of food. So in order for me not to be rushing or, be hard pressed for time, I made this ahead. So this is just to show you this is a perfect make ahead recipe as well. Your meat just gets to be well marinated and more delicious. So I'm just going to wrap it with some press and seal. Make sure every part is covered, and I'll let this go in the fridge. But I'm going to take a few aside and grill that on the stovetop so that you have an idea how to do that on the stovetop. My kids, of course, they're not going to watch me put this away without them eating some before they sleep, okay? They love their enam. Well, we all love our enam, especially suya dear. Who doesn't like it? Yeah, so this is all wrapped. And we'll continue tomorrow. I have here some peanut oil. Yes, that's what abochi will use. So we are going all abochi route. Okay, so I'm just drizzling a little bit onto this. So this is the one that is going straight on the stove top. And now I'm just going to sprinkle a generous amount of suya powder on that. You can be prepared, or you can be prepared with this suya mix, okay? That is why now you have the recipe. You can make it anytime, anywhere, anyhow. So I have my grill pan already heated up, greased a little, and I'm just going to put these here. So if you don't have a grill but you have a pan, then you are in good business. Trying to make room for this very last one. I'm going to flip these. They're cooking beautifully. And I made a blend of just water, about 2 teaspoons of water to 1 teaspoon suya pepper and just a little bit of oil. This is just to drizzle on it, just like abochi would do. That helps your meat to stay moist, okay? So it doesn't dry out. Spreading it out so it cooks well. If you are doing it on a grill pan, you really need to turn on the fan above your range. And if it's not too hot outside, definitely open the windows as well. Making sure every part gets cooked. You don't want to eat any raw meat. Or still serve it to someone. It's been about 12 minutes. At this point, our meat is all done. So I'm going to turn off the flame. Transfer it onto a plate. Now, how gorgeous is that? This is so beautiful. Such a delight. If you like, you can go ahead and put more suya spice on it or serve it as it is. Just gonna sprinkle some suya spice on it. And that is it. So the next day, I've brought out the rest of the meat from the fridge. Just look at it. Very well marinated at this point, I should say. So I'm only going to repeat what we did yesterday. I'm going to put some peanut oil on the meat, just a little drizzle, and put the suya spice, and we'll go out and do the actual grilling. So everything is all done now. This is the very last one. At this point, you can really call me Abuchiwa, if that's a name. All the meat's done, ready for the grill. And I'll leave everything else to the real Abuchi. Yeah, Chef K will continue. Yeah, now he has his work all cut out for him. That is a lot of work. And I have some chicken marinated as well. And he's going to be grilling all that and some corn. So yes, Abuchi, are you cool? Just look at how beautifully these are arranged. They are doing beautifully on the grill. And here is my cilantro lime chicken. I hope to share the recipe with you soon. So our meats are cooking on the lowest setting on our grill. And this has been about 10 minutes into the cooking time. It's so windy out here, so it's taking forever to grill, but you know your grill and you know how it does. So we are finally turning them, and as you can see, not all of them are even showing any signs of being cooked yet. It's so windy, it's hot and windy. So we are going to cover it and let the heat cook through. So another 5 minutes later, we came back in here, and at this point I think our meat is doing gorgeous. So look at that. Yes, now we see something. This looks so good. You see, this is perfect suya. I'm almost tempted to say authentic suya, well, but normally they don't put vegetables like this in there, okay? And that makes it even more special. Anything homemade, of course, you can beat homemade. You just cannot beat homemade. So once you flip your meat, you want to put a little drizzle or a little smear of your suya spice mixed with peanut oil and some water on your meat. This is just to make it moist, and it helps so that it doesn't burn too. And now our meat is ready and going on the platter. Just look at how beautiful this is. Oh my god, this is definitely enjoyment time, real enjoyment time. So this is ready for the table, and everything else is set, waiting for our delicious juicy kebabs. Yes, it's gonna be big fun today. I hope your holiday plans are in place. You are calling in a few of your close family and friends. It is COVID time, okay? So nothing big, but I hope you are able to enjoy the company of family and friends. Yes, this is so good. And definitely you are invited to come and dine with us. This is very good. I hope you are going to try it. I know you will love it. Thanks for watching. Please share this video and give me a thumbs up. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Kwanchua, and cooking and doing things like this is what brings joy to my heart. I truly hope you join this family. And until I come your way next time with something delicious and hopefully more beautiful, be loving, be kind, be happy.